Hello guys, it's Monster. Um, so, um, my newest upload, Lightroom and Settings tutorial, um, I did a bounce sync, and I think some people were kind of lost on how I did this. It's very simple. I already have my song and my keyframes. I mean, if you guys want, I could do a syncing tutorial as well on how to accurately sync, but I mean, if you don't want me to, that's fine. But, so all you're going to do is, so I have my points, like I said in my song. So just go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer, and put it above, like, not below, but above your, PNG sequence for your text. And then search on the effects and presets. If I spelled it correctly, transform, so just drag that on there. I like to rename the layer transform. Now this is where you're bouncing, because this is what's gonna happen. So you have your first, right when the beat drops, right? So you have that, and all you're going to do is go into your transform. You're going to go one keyframe behind this. So I'm on the middle, and then I'm just going to go one keyframe back. I'm going to put the scale to 100. Then I'm going to put it to approximately 135. And then all I'm going to do is create a 135 keyframe right here, just a single one, by clicking this right here. And then I'm just going to copy this keyframe. Dang it. By the way, if you don't know how I'm doing this, I'm just holding Shift and dragging, and then you just put 100 at the end, not 0. So, now you can see it goes from 100 to 135, but then it just stays 135. It's not the transform you're used to seeing, where it goes down and up. Now we're doing this. Well, you'll see why. You need to just, for proper bounce sync. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to select all the keyframes, but this back one right here. So I know this one that you did before the beat drops. Select all of them but that one. So as you can see, I have all of them, and don't do the ending one either. So then, yeah, you just select all of them, put that ending one, and then hit F9. Now this will put them into easy ease, and then right after that, go right here to the graph editor, and now you might be confused, you'll be lost, just like I was when I first learned how to do this. And see this 100 mark right here, and you see these 2 points right here. I'm just going to select it and drag it down to the 100 mark, which should be like this green line. And then I'm just going to click off, drag the next one down. Click off, drag the next down. If you're still unclear of how I'm doing this, you see this square right here and then this square. All I'm doing is I'm just dragging this down. So, as you can see, I'm just dragging that down, and then I'm just continuously dragging these down. So if I click off, again, you can see that square, and I'm just going to drag that down. That square, drag it down. That square and that square, drag it down. Don't hit on the square and drag it down. Like you see this square and that square, go in the middle of it and then kind of drag down. And then drag down. And then for the ending, what you're going to want to do is kind of put it like that. Drag it down so that, now you can see we kind of have a bounce sync going on. but not really. Like if so, so you can kind of see it. It's bounce syncing, but it won't look correct. So what you have to do is don't start on the first point, but start on the second point. You'll see that there's this, you'll see that there's this yellow line, and then there's this yellow line. You want to drag this yellow line as close as you can to this one. So then if I click there, I'm just going to drag this yellow line as as close as to that one. And then I'm going to click this square, not the other ones, just this square for keyframe number 4, and I'm just going to drag that to there. Number 5, I'm going to drag that to there. Number 6, I'm going to drag that keyframe to there. Number 7, I'm going to drag it like that, and you can see when I do this, you can see how it kind of goes like this and then kind of up. When I do it, when I move this one closer to that, you can see now it kind of boom. Like boom. And then, so you're just going to repeat this for all of them. You did not mean to do that. And your points, it's not that difficult, actually. I mean, it takes a little bit more time than just a normal, like a transform layer would. And then once you're done, you should see that they kind of look like U's instead of kind of just like kind of sharp points like V's. Now they're kind of U's, and you want that. And now you're actually done, and you can actually see it in the background. Bounce syncing. Now, if this tutorial is unclear for you and you're still confused on how to do this, just contact me on Skype and I will show you how. So now exit out of Graph Editor. Now you're actually done for the transform. Now to make it look a lot better, go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer, and rename this to Shake or something, whatever you want to name it, and Effects and Presets, search S, Shake. Now you will need Sapphire Suite for this. The transform comes standard with After Effects, but for the shake you will need Sapphire Suite. So go into the middle. My settings personally are 7 to 2. So you're going to go in the middle of the first keyframe where the beat drops. You're going to put it to 0. You're going to keyframe it, and then you're going to go 1 keyframe ahead. You're going to put it to 1, or no, sorry, 2. And then you're just going to copy that and shift click and control V. Dang it. On all of these. Dang it. I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, so again, just going to shift click onto these, and then you're going to put the S to 0. And you're going to select all of the shake ones and just drag it to the middle. Once you've done that, now you're done with your bounce sync. See, it wasn't that hard. How long we've been recording for? 9 minutes. That's nice. So, if I were to render this, which I will, this is going to take a minute, isn't it? I will be back.